Good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Alam and I'm a lawyer and founder of Alam Law Office. We are personal injury lawyers. This law firm employs 6 lawyers and we all practice personal injury. Through the series of video, I thought it would be a good idea to share some of the information with our viewers, with our colleagues, friends, and community members. Today, I'm going to talk to you. How much time do I have to make a claim when you involve in a car accident and you got hurt, or you involve in a slip and fall accident and you have injured yourself as a result of the negligent driver's actions or as a result of negligent act of the property owner? Let me talk to you about car accident. You have to submit an accident benefit application within 30 days. That really does not mean that you have to wait for 30 days. That's a deadline. Even if you have passed that deadline, you can still submit an application with explanations. However, you have to clearly understand that you have only 2 years to sue negligent driver. So, which means if you have passed your 2 years limitation period, it will be very difficult. Courts will not allow a claim after 2 years until you pass a significant and stringent test as to why you missed the limitation period. It's almost impossible to sue somebody until you have a valid ground or until you did not know your injuries or nature of the injuries within 2 years. So you have to ensure if you got hurt and you have some condition developed, if you have a lawyer, you make sure that you speak to your lawyer and get your claim started. Most of the time when you have a lawyer, you don't have to worry about limitation period because lawyers are responsible to issue your claim within time limit. But if you do not have a lawyer and you're handling your case by yourself, you only have 2 years. Similarly, in a slip and fall accident situation, again, you have 2 years. In fact, in most of the cases, and most of the time, you have a product liability case, you have a medical negligence case against doctors or hospitals or any medical professionals, you have a product liability case, you have 2 years. In general, so keep in mind 2 years. However, you have to keep an important things in your mind. If you slip and fall, involved in a slip and fall incident, during winter, you have to put a legal notice to the city within 10 days. Most of the city, they require that notice to be served, like City of Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Milton. You have only 10 days. If you did not put proper notice within 10 days, you will lose your right to sue city for their negligence and you could have a significant injuries. This is not an exception that you were in a hospital and you came back after 10 days. The law put you an obligation on you that as far as you can appreciate that you were hurt, you should put a proper notice. So in a case like this, while you are viewers getting this information, keep in mind if you know of friends and family member or somebody involved in a slip and fall at a city property, their limitation period for 10 days to put a notice, you should be able to help that family or friend write a detailed letter to the city and make sure that you have evidence that you have sent that notice to the city. Or you should ensure that your family, your friends who were hurt and they are in the hospital, obviously they're dealing with their own situation. They may be going, or he or she may be going through a surgery. You can imagine like how difficult time would that be, and people generally do not think putting any legal notice to any city because they even do not know if they have a case. Many times they even do not think if they are going through a surgery that they have 10 days. But the information that you are hearing today, that will help those families, those friends, that you can speak to a lawyer. You can come to our office. We will be happy to send a legal notice on behalf of the injured person without any obligation, because we want to make sure that all our community members are safe, and if they are not safe and they got hurt, their limitation period and their rights are preserved at no cost. And later on, the victim can decide who they want to retain. But that service is free from us. In addition, our firms or lawyers here are happy to help you and give legal advice if you have some confusion. So do not deal with confusion and legal issues by yourself. Consult a lawyer. And car accident, slip and fall injuries, we give free advice. You don't have to pay anything, and we have an emergency line 24/7 where you can speak to a lawyer directly. The number is 416-625-2636. I'll repeat, 416-625-2636. And thank you for listening.